Good morning and welcome back to the White Mountains. We are in the Falling Waters and Old Bridle Path trailhead to head up to the Franconia Ridge. Today's plan is to go up the Falling Waters Trail up to Little Haystack, cross the few miles over to Mount Lafayette, go down to the hut, and then take Old Bridle Path down back here to the parking lot. I'm so excited. This hike has been on my list for years and I did not think that I was going to make it up there this season. They do call it a knife's edge type of ridge, which should be incredible, possibly a little scary, possibly pushing the limits again for my fear of heights, but I think it should be fine. Totally fine. It's the end of April. It's around 50 degrees at the trailhead. The forecast for up on the ridge and at Mount Lafayette is in the low 20s, mid 20s with the wind chill. It is a little bit warm for the snow and ice that's still left out there. I'm expecting maybe a little bit of slippery conditions. I did bring my snowshoes and my spikes. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave my snowshoes in the car. I'm wearing my 3-season hiking clothes, but I did bring my waterproof winter boots and gaiters because it's going to be really wet and slushy and soggy and wet and all the things out there for spring conditions in the White Mountains, y'all. I'm obviously very excited. I had a Diet Coke at the gas station. This is a huge parking lot right off the 93 in New Hampshire, and it is packed. Spring conditions, and it is packed out here. You would think that this is the height of summer. I'm definitely not going to be alone out there, that's for sure. Thank you all so much for being here for another White Mountains adventure. Let's go hike. All right, it's time to go. Let's do this. So far, so good. Got some mud. I haven't hit any crazy water crossings yet. A little under a mile in. There's been some standing ice on some parts of the trail, but overall, pretty bare so far. So cool. Oh. These falls are so beautiful. They're going so hard right now that I can actually feel the mist on my face and it feels incredible. Worth it just to hike up here, y'all. This trail is a workout. I was just clinging to some rocks 5 feet above a waterfall, having to balance on my spikes. That was wild. I will say I probably could have switched between bare boot and spikes 5 times in the last 30 minutes. I kept the spikes on, but it was slightly frustrating. Looks like I have a little bit of ice here to help me along. Woo. Worth it to be out here in spring though, worth it. Okay. Whew. I just want to note that there are a few switchbacks once you get past all the Falling Waters portion of the Falling Waters Trail, and I appreciate those switchbacks, even if they are not the most gentle of switchbacks. They're still here. I also wanted to mention that on this trail so far, end of April 2024, the bugs are not too bad. I see some flying around, but none are buzzing in my eyes or in my mouth. All the annoying things that black flies and mosquitoes do whenever they decide to sprout their wings for the season. So, not too much to complain about. Just getting my butt kicked per usual, and just happy you're here along for the sweaty ride. Oh, update. It feels like it's never ending up steep. My Achilles is screaming. I just keep telling myself, slow and steady, one foot in front of the other. Just keep moving forward, because that's how this works. Just keep moving forward. This is a challenge. It's a good one. We are less than half a mile from the ridge. Ooh, ooh. I'm actually surprised at how firm the snow is in these temperatures. At this time of day, it's almost 1 o'clock. Overall, really, really firm. No post-holing for me. Feeling this. Very excited to get to the ridge, y'all. Very excited. And then I'm gonna have another gel. Water. There was a sign that mentioned it was 3 miles to the next water, which is good to know. I do have my water filter with me in case, just in case. Okay. I'm stalling now. Let's go. To the ridge. The wind is super chill right now. The forecast for today forecast was 5 to 10 miles an hour, and it feels just about that. There's a handful of people up at Little Haystack Summit, so I took a few pictures and I'm on my way on this amazing ridge walk. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite day hikes, possibly the hardest. Sorry, Mount Washington. Franconia Ridge might have you beat. Y'all, this is so cool. The ridge also feels totally safe. If you're someone like me who has a little fear of heights or a lot of fear of heights, don't let that keep you from coming up here and traversing across the ridge. It feels super safe and it is a freaking joy to walk across. So come on out. Bit of scrambling, but it's doable and it's fun. Woo! We made it to the summit of Mount Lafayette, across the ridge. Now all that's left is heading down. Yay. Made it to Greenleaf Hut. Definitely hustling over that snow because it's so slow on the rocks, man, so slow. Feels good to be here. Check out this pond, lake thing. It's definitely slippy, slidey on the way down, but you know what? It is not as slippery as it was coming down from Eisenhower and Pierce back in March, and it's not even as slippery as Ammo was coming down off of Mount Washington a few weeks ago. So I'm thankful for that, even though there are mixed conditions that just make me have to go a little bit slower in spikes. But yeah, not crazy. Surviving, thriving. No, too much. I've had a few gels today. Energy gels. Okay, bye. I am creeping along on this downhill adventure here. I'm normally kind of slow because of my knees and my ankle, all the fun stuff. However, winter hiking, I was able to go faster downhill because the snow or ice wasn't as hard on my knees. This mix of ice, muddy ice, snow, rock, I had to take my spikes off and just doesn't make sense to put them back on, but oof, it's slow going. I can finally hear the road again. When you first start a hike, you don't want to hear road noise because ew, I'm in nature, no road noise. But now at the end of a hike, nothing sweeter than road noise. Finishing out this hike with a smile on my face. Really happy y'all joined me for this one. That was a good hike. We made it! Woo! Thank you so much for taking a walk with me. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more adventures ahead.